city in any one of their places doing their job. No one dared attempt to do anything before the launch. Georgie would see through any trigger. How long? Safronov screamed as he rushed to the control panel with the 2 launch keys. He turned one, then put his left hand on the other. 25 seconds more, screamed the assistant launch director, nearly hyperventilating from the panel. A large explosion boomed in the hallway just outside. Over the radio, one of the Dagestanis said, "They are in the building!" Georgie removed his hand from the key and took his walkie-talkie from his belt. "Everyone, come back to the control room. Hold the hallway and the rear stairs. We only need to keep them back for a few moments more."
This is the end of disc number 14. Please insert.
Teams were in the hallway on the other side of the LCC, but they were being kept at bay by over a dozen terrorists who held fortified positions in the hall. Dean knew that the president of the Russian rocket company, he hadn't bothered to learn the son of which's name, had launched the missiles with little preparation. Clark's operation orders to all remain on the mission. Even though there were a dozen unwilling participants in the launch control room, Clark had stressed that they were not innocents. Chavez and Rainbow were to assume that these men would launch the missiles that would kill the Americans, under duress, meaning that they would launch them nonetheless. Chavez knew what was up to do. For that reason, Ding had been outfitted with 6 fragmentation grenades, an unusual loadout for a mission involving hostages. He was authorized to kill everything that moved in launch control, to assure that the Nipa rockets did not leave those silos 5 miles to the east. But instead of reaching for a frag, he quickly took off his subgun, placed it silently on the